Oh, yeah. I wanted to read you the email from this is hilarious. I got to read this. By the way, what's going on? Jade, good to see you today. Good to see you, Yoshino. Good to see you today. He's actually enjoying the game despite all these performance issues. So, I just thought, all right. I just thought you would get a good laugh out of this. So, on Tuesday, when I received those false copyright strikes against here on DSP Gaming, okay, I wrote a lengthy email to the legal address at YouTube. There is an actual legal email address you can write an email to at YouTube, okay? And just so you know, here's how it works, okay? I believe it's like legal@youtube.com, legal@support.youtube.com, okay? This is their legal email address where you can write things to them, all right? If you thought the YouTube chat system was bad, if you thought, because some people even accuse the YouTube chat of being a bot. I don't believe it's a bot. I believe it's a bunch of people in an office somewhere who are literally trained to give form letter responses based on a checklist that they have, and that they have like copy and paste phrases they say. I don't think it's a bot at all, because for example, when I was talking with this person on Tuesday about the false copyright strikes, they got very frustrated with me. Because essentially I kept telling them their help is not sufficient, and they didn't like that. They got upset with me. I'm like, well, it's too bad, maybe, and get another job if you don't like being told that what you're doing is completely insufficient to help anybody. But yeah, basically, you know, it was pretty bad. If you thought that was bad, YouTube support email is probably the most waste of time thing I've ever heard in my life. I wrote them an incredibly lengthy email. This email detailed how I am being impersonated all over YouTube, and all these false copyright strikes are hitting other people's channels. I provided them with examples of the YouTube channels that have been suspended or taken down as a result of someone impersonating me. I gave them concrete evidence of videos that were taken down in my name, all right, that should not have been taken down. Then I explained to them, because of their inability to take action, although I've notified them via the YouTube chat and their Twitter account, I am now getting false strikes against me in retaliation. I listed the false strikes against me. Okay, so basically, this email I wrote them was very lengthy and very detailed. It had tons of information in it to explain the entire situation. And basically I said to them, listen, I just got off of the YouTube chat. The YouTube chat has told me that I need to get a lawyer and have my lawyer contact you, and essentially it's going to become a lawsuit. Okay, and I said, I don't want to be involved in litigation. I would much rather just talk directly with you and this legal department I'm emailing, and we could talk and figure this out amongst ourselves. We don't need to have court proceedings. We don't need to have money and time involved. We don't want to get dragged into bullshit. Let's just deal with this together, you know, and get it done. Here's the response I received. I'm not shitting you, all right? The first paragraph says, it's the most generic email ever. It literally talks about every single possible thing that could go wrong with your channel. Listen to this. If your channel, this is all it says. Hello. If your video or channel has been removed due to copyright infringement, visit the YouTube Copyright Center. If the YouTube community flagged your video or channel as inappropriate, flagged content is not automatically taken down by a system. It is manually reviewed and blah, 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 blah. Now, wait a minute. I didn't even talk about a flagging system, or like, what are they talking about, right? Please take some time to learn about our guidelines by clicking here. If you feel that anything has been done wrong against your channel, click here to appeal it. And then they keep going. If an individual within your video or an authorized representative believes that it violates a privacy guideline, click here. If you think an interaction with a fellow community member is considered harassment, click here. Literally, it's a form letter email. They didn't read my email at all. They literally didn't read the giant message I wrote them explaining, I'm being impersonated. This is a crime. I'm getting false strikes against me. This is also a crime. Let's talk about it and work it out together rather than have me go to a lawyer. They just didn't read the email. They don't care. So they just gave me a form letter response that literally is everything possible that could be wrong with the YouTube channel, and click here for our automated responses to that. That's it. So I'm going to archive that as well, because remember, as I told you guys, I am in the process of working with a lawyer. And if it comes to it, which I don't want it to come to it, but if it comes to it, and, you know, any litigation ends up eventually happening, I have all this evidence to show I did everything I could within my power to try to get some kind of a response or resolution or help from YouTube, and they have ignored me at every now it's 2 roughly hour-long conversations with the YouTube support chat. I reached out to the YouTube creators Twitter. They ignored me. They never responded. And now the legal email as well. Nothing. Nothing. They just don't care. Okay? So at this point, my hands are tied. Like, there's nothing else I could really do, right? What else can I do? I've done every possible avenue. And they're not responding. So, you know, if it comes to it, I don't think they're going to like it. I mean, you know, and by the way, here's the thing. If I end up ever going to court for any of this, which it might happen at this point, we'll see. And, you know, I'm probably going to need help legally with fees and things like that. Okay? But you can well bet that I'll be seeking out, you know, what do they call it? Reimbursement for any legal fees involved from those who refuse to help. Okay? There's absolutely no way. Absolutely no way that I'm going to foot the bill for this, because I've done everything I can within means to try to get answers and help, and they just don't care. Okay? And by the way, no, I'm not saying that I'm going to sue anyone, but it starts with simply having a lawyer reach out instead of you, and having a lawyer see if they can reach out to the actual physical people at YouTube rather than automated systems and actually get a response. I don't know if they would or not, but it seems like this is what they want from me. Okay? Anyway, boy, my throat. I got a stupid frog in my throat today. Excuse me. I was having my coffee this morning, and a little bit went down the wrong pipe. You know what I mean? I was like, ugh, hate when that happens. Anyway, so we'll see what happens. But I absolutely, you know, hope that it doesn't come to that. But it is what it is. You know, I really think that I should be able to seek some kind of help or some kind of answers for the things that are going on. I don't think it's right. By the way, it's not that there isn't a precedent. You guys are aware this happened with Bungie, correct? Bungie, the makers of Destiny, had someone impersonating them. On YouTube, they were taking down everyone's content who was making Destiny content. And Bungie went to court and through an investigation with YouTube, found out that it was someone abusing YouTube's copyright system. And that person got exposed for being who they were. And, you know, they apparently got, I don't know if the person went to jail or whatever it was, you know, but this has happened before. So here's the thing that I wonder, if it's already happened, there's already evidence that their system can be broken and or abused, how have they not fixed it? Right? If you already have evidence, like surefire evidence that your system is inefficient and doesn't work and people can abuse it, and there's been a whole legal precedent established with a major corporation suing the system and the company, you know, why on earth, how have you not fixed it yet? I don't know. This is really stupid.